epic origin story of the Siberian Husky, from frozen tundras to global icons. Imagine this. You're lost in a blinding blizzard, the wind howling like a pack of wolves, temperatures plunging to 50 degrees below zero. Your only hope? A team of tireless blue-eyed beasts pulling you through the endless white void. These aren't mythical creatures, they're Siberian Huskies, the dogs that conquered the Arctic and captured our hearts. But where did these furry adventurers come from? Buckle up, or should I say, harness up, because their origin story is a thrilling tale of survival, ancient tribes, and heroic feats that will keep you hooked until the very end. If you've ever wondered about the Siberian Husky history, Husky breed origins, or the evolution of this iconic dog, you're in for an epic ride. Our story begins thousands of years ago in the frozen wilderness of Siberia, the vast, unforgiving land in northern Asia west of the Ural Mountains. Picture a time when humans were nomads, battling the elements just to survive. Enter the Chukchi people, a resilient indigenous tribe from northeastern Siberia. These hardy folks weren't just enduring the cold, they were thriving in it, thanks to their ingenious partnership with dogs. The Chukchi, also known as the Chukchi, or Churchi, developed what we now call the Siberian Husky over at least 3,000 years, though some traces go back as far as 4,000 years or more. Why? Because in this icy realm, survival meant mobility. The Chukchi needed dogs that could pull sleds across vast distances, haul heavy loads of food and supplies, and even hunt reindeer for sustenance. But here's where it gets fascinating. These weren't your average pooches. The Chukchi selectively bred their dogs for endurance, speed, and a pack mentality that mirrored their own tribal bonds. Unlike other breeds that might snap or fight, Huskies were raised to be gentle companions, often sharing tents with families, warming children on frigid nights, and forming unbreakable loyalties. Legend has it that the Chukchi viewed their dogs as extensions of their souls, treating them with respect and allowing only the strongest, most efficient ones to breed. They prioritized dogs that could run for hours on minimal food, conserving energy like marathon runners in fur coats. Can you imagine? A dog that eats less than a Labrador but pulls twice as hard? That's the Husky magic, born from necessity. Fast forward through centuries of isolation. The Chukchi's dogs remained a well-kept secret in their remote corner of the world, evolving into a primitive breed with wolf-like features, thick double coats to fend off the cold, almond-shaped eyes, often piercing blue or heterochromatic for that mesmerizing stare, and a curled tail that could wrap around their nose for warmth during blizzards. These traits weren't just for show. They were survival tools honed by nature's harshest forge. But what if I told you this ancient lineage was about to collide with the modern world in a way that would change everything? Enter the early 20th century, when the winds of change blew from across the Bering Strait. In 1908, a Russian fur trader named William Gusak brought the first Siberian Huskies to Nome, Alaska, during the Gold Rush era. At first, these compact 35 to 60-pound dogs were dismissed as Siberian rats by the locals, who favored bigger, burlier breeds for sledding. Oh, how wrong they were. In 1909, a team of Huskies entered the grueling All-Alaska Sweepstakes, a 408-mile race through treacherous terrain. Against all odds, they placed third, shocking the skeptics and proving their mettle. The real plot twist came in 1910 when Norwegian explorer Roald Amundsen, fresh from his South Pole conquest, praised the breed. But it was a man named Leonard Seppala who truly catapulted Huskies to fame. Seppala, a Norwegian immigrant, imported more Huskies and bred them into legendary sled teams. His dogs dominated races, winning the sweepstakes multiple times. Yet the Huskies' greatest hour was still ahead, a moment that would etch them into history books and inspire movies like Balto. It was January 1925. A deadly diphtheria outbreak threatened the children of Nome, Alaska. The only antitoxin was 674 miles away in Anchorage, and with planes grounded by storms and trains blocked by snow, the solution? A relay of dog sled teams braving -50 degrees Fahrenheit temperatures and whiteout conditions. This great race of mercy, or Serum Run, involved 20 mushers and over 100 dogs, but Seppala's Huskies stole the show. Seppala himself led a team covering 170 miles, including a perilous crossing of Norton Sound's cracking ice. His lead dog, Togo, ran an astonishing 91 miles in one stretch, far more than the famous Balto, who handled the final leg into Nome. The serum arrived just in time, saving countless lives. Overnight, Huskies became heroes, symbols of courage and resilience. News of the Serum Run spread like wildfire, bringing Huskies to the United States mainland. In 1930, the American Kennel Club officially recognized the breed, and by the 1930s they were popping up in Antarctic expeditions with Admiral Byrd. World War II saw them serving as search and rescue dogs for the U.S. Army. From there, their popularity exploded. No longer just working dogs, Huskies became beloved family pets, starring in films, memes, and even as mascots for universities. But wait, there's a cautionary twist in our tale. As Huskies transitioned from Arctic warriors to suburban sidekicks, their high energy needs clashed with modern life. These dogs, bred for pulling sleds 50 miles a day, aren't couch potatoes. Without exercise, they can become escape artists, howling operatically, or digging tunnels to freedom. It's a reminder of their wild origins. Deep down, every husky carries the spirit of the Chukchi tundra. So, what does the future hold for these blue eyed enigmas? Today, with DNA studies confirming their ancient Asian roots and close ties to wolves, huskies continue to evolve. They're stars in dog sports like ski joring and canicross, and their friendly, pack oriented temperament makes them great for active families. Yet, their story isn't over. It's a living legacy, inviting us to ponder. In a warming world, will these cold weather champions adapt once more? There you have it, the captivating origin of the husky dog, from Siberian nomads to worldwide wonders. If this tale of adventure and loyalty has you yearning for more, share it with fellow dog lovers. Who knows, maybe it's time to harness your own inner husky and embark on an epic journey of your own. Thanks for listening to the end. What's your favorite part of the husky history?